Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Well, it is far from being the biggest in Brazil, this stadium. The capacity barely 16,000 or so, but there is really nothing quite like the noise and the highly charged air that these demanding Santos folk can generate. The action has already it's hit the upright. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, that's an excellent interception. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
De Bruyne. De Bruyne is flagged offside. Palmeiras couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
De Bruyne actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Santos with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. Nesta cuts it out, thinks one through. De Bruyne. De Bruyne! Goal! Santos!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Santos get themselves into the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Some really good ball movement. Tries to dink it in. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Oh, that's a key interception. Not the most accurate pass. And he's surging through. Great chance! No mistake! And they're at it again in double quick time. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense. Palmeiras are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Lampard. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Fiddles it through. De Ligt deals with that comfortably. And he's been shifted off it. Vinicius Junior. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Massive leap! And he's quick to get it clear again.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He shifted it to the flank. And he's managed to gift it back. Lampard, good spot, he's seen the run. And now they can clear their lines. Palmeiras are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And he welcomes it in. He's got away. And the shot! It's there! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Trippier. And out it comes again. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Palmeiras finding their passes. Passes just off target. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. And the second half gets underway.
Palmeiras need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nicely spread.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Lampard! He can get that clear. De Bruyne. And smartly reclaimed. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's played for... Can he finish? Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Oh, that was vital. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Santos clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Palmeiras looking to pass their way. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Nicked it back promptly. Belts one. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Keeper's dealt with that. Wiverton. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And that has been cut short. Alexander-Arnold, spread out to the left, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now, what about a counter-attack? And he's found a way past. Chouameni.
Palmeiras are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Spot on, Peter.
Chance to shoot now. Palmeiras have their second corner now. Santos can start a counter here. Threads one in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Played back to the goalkeeper. Nesta. De Bruyne, looking for options for movement.
They may end up with some regret with this.
Has a look and has a go. And that would have won it.
Guardiola has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's Trippier. And that's gone loose. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
He's in space and looking, he's going for goal! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Alexander-Arnold trying to keep this in. Tries to get it clear. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, important interception. Has a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Gets his pass away. Shapes to shoot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, super ball! There's the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Oblak sends that a long way. And it's Nesta. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Great ball, and he's chance! Denied by an instinct. And that's it. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, you can never predict the result.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. Well, it is far from being the biggest in Brazil, this stadium. The capacity, barely 16,000 or so, but there is really nothing quite like the noise and the highly charged air that these demanding Santos folk can generate. So it's away we go then. Oh, that's well spotted. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Felipe Anderson.
Peter, if you're looking for a defensive blueprint, then look no further than Alessandro Nesta.
There's nothing he hasn't got, is there?
As complete a stopper as I can remember, he just loves to defend and he's always willing to put his body on the line.
And the header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Kane. And that interception was most necessary. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, important interception. And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So the most significant moment of the game. That is quite some save from Waverton.
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he was quick to react. Nesta gets over and intercepts.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Looking for the run. Alexander-Arnold could try cutting inside here. Palmeiras are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Gomez. He won't be happy with that one. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Gomez. And now the breakaway. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. He shifted it to the flank. No, that's been intercepted. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he's intervened well there. Fiddles it through. That is good alertness. Alexander-Arnold. Lobbed in. De Bruyne! A real chance and a real let-off.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Interesting ball. Played into space out wide. Alexander-Arnold proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
He's onside. Oh, it's played into the area. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
This is the time you need that pace.
Gabriel Jesus. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries a shot! He's scored!
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Palmeiras get themselves into the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Palmeiras have it back and they can go again. Always onto this. He is through here. Tries a header. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Gabriel Jesus really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Gabriel Jesus. And he's had a hit! Nicely spread.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
De Bruyne engages and forces him off the ball. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is... Oh, shooting chance! And that is wildly off target.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Out for a throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Oh, what a mistake! Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Kane. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There's a quick free kick.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of...
He's gone for goal! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. Palmeiras leading 1-0 at the break. And we're underway again.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Gabriel Jesus. It's a really well-measured ball. Alexander-Arnold. Now the ball's gone astray. That pass has been well intercepted. Trippier. They get a throw in. Not the most accurate pass. Palmeiras are still that goal to the good. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Back into the middle, hits one! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Palmeiras with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. He has found the way through. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. And there's green grass ahead of him. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Spot on, Peter.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Great skill, that's nice. And he's picked out the run. They're urging him to shoot. Good challenge, excellent challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Santos do have a chance to counter here. And that's been intercepted. And the counter is on. And no, that was never going to make it. Alexander-Arnold. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Camavinga. Hernandez.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that has been slung wide. Can he get it through? Great defending, strong and determined. Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Santos are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. And that has been knocked clear. Shapes for an overhead. And that is doing no harm at all.
Iniesta put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromised. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that could have brought them level.
That had a lot resting on it, you know, Peter, and he's visibly cross with himself.
And it's Neymar. Aimed beyond the defence. Brilliantly cut out.
Santos really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. And he's taking no chances there. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Santos need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Well seen, saw that coming. Gabriel Jesus, played out to the right. He's got away. So much time and space here. Can he finish? Could fall kindly. Just off target. Out to the right. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that... Good evening to you.